You're reading Hunter x Hunter. What do I know about this chapter so far? Because you can't go into the chapter without being spoiled. Because I'm dumb. Not partly me being dumb, but also partly people not being cautious about what they share about the chapter. Anyway, I saw Tseritnir doing this, and also and also like Halkenberg doing his thing inside of Balsamilco's body. That's all I know. I know nothing else. Unless Kurapika does something, but like previous chapter ended with Kurapika. Okay, there we go. Coins. I see coins. I really like I really like that Zhang Lei's coin design has his own face on the back of it. And on the front of it, yes, it's the Nan Beast. But it's cool though, because like Zhang Lei doesn't even know what his Nan Beast look like, and yet the coins look like that. But that's of course because this dude, this butler guy, this guard guy, he belongs to Zhang Lei, right? Like he likes the Zhang Lei. So of course it would have Zhang Lei on the coin, and he also knows that the coin is related to the Nembi, so the Nembis would be on there. So it's his own interpretation of what a coin would look like in Zhang Lei's image, I guess, in Zhang Lei's country, maybe. Kurapika gets a free 10 coin, yo, hola, pull up. Kurapika investing in Zhang Lei stocks. There we go. Free stocks. I also really like that the Benjamin guard is given a pen of like, yo, he's also paying attention. I also have a coin. I also want to know what's going on here. Okay, let's see if the coin immediately changes or not. Because I thought that the coin like takes a bit of time to change. Let's see. Coin is still the same. And also Kurapika is making the same point as Zhang Lei was, that the coins probably only matter when Zhang Lei becomes king. Although, like I think that maybe the coins will come into effect earlier if Zhang Lei feels he's in danger, because then his whole king plan doesn't work out anymore. But the question is, are we even gonna see a situation where Zhang Lei is in danger, and he also realizes that he's in danger because maybe Togashi wants to be like, oh yeah, Zhang Lei keeps planning for the future. Well, you can't plan for fucking Hisoka coming into your room and slicing your head off, something like that. Let's see what happens, you know. Oh, bro was saying this design did change. I didn't even realize it did. It changed back to one. Zhang Lei is still on the back. Because Zhang Lei was on the back, I didn't realize that it was supposed to change. It had changed. Could have picked up bringing up Buddhist terminology is funny. I just find it funny because people people who think they're way too cool always bring up Buddhism when talking about manga. Yeah, yeah, of course, manga is inspired by Buddhism. Like it's Japanese shizzle, but you're not that cool, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. So I'm not entirely following what's going on, honestly, with this whole explanation. Hmm. So Kuripika wants to see what is the coin going to do on the Benjamin guard who's here, who took the first coin. It's interesting. But like the rest of this all, like Kuripika saying like, yeah, the coin is going to be worth a quintillion, and the owner of the coin would have the notes opened, and the coin is going to charge Nan. That kind of stuff. It doesn't. It seems a little bit like yapping. Let's describe it like that. It's kind of like based on what, Kurapika? What do you say based on what? I'm not sure. Not gonna lie. I'm kind of like, yo. This feels similar to what we've had in previous chapters where characters are like, yeah, this and this has to be true, but based on what, dude? You're just guessing. Because my interpretation of the coins is basically like you can use the coins to do something, but it doesn't necessarily mean that like the coins have Nen, but it doesn't necessarily that the person holding the coin can use Nen. Because why would it? How would it even work? The coin is siphoning. Is that even a correct word? I don't know. It's siphoning off the Nen of whoever holds it. There, it's siphoning off the aura. I don't know if siphoning is the correct word, but like it's taking aura from the person that's holding it, right? And then the coin, after 10 days, it becomes a 10 coin, and becomes like a 100 coin, etc., etc. And then through that power, you can use the coin to use an ability, but the ability comes from the coin. It doesn't come directly from you, so it wouldn't necessarily open up the nodes, like your Nen nodes. That's what I think at least. But like maybe could have been smarter than me. Maybe I'm missing something. That's what my thoughts are. And Kurapika is so smart, being like, yeah, I can use Benjamin's guard being here as an excuse as to why I didn't explain about the manipulative nature of the coin ability. So yeah, Kurapika smart boy, and he's also smart for figuring out immediately that Benjamin's guard has the coin. Like he gives solid reasoning, you know. I think it's cool that Zhang Lei gave a coin to Kurapika and was like, yeah, you can have it. 10 coin. Like he wasted the 10 coin immediately. Fucking martial law again. Martial law is so funny. Okay, so I really like this whole mafia deal where if one of these three princes died who were connected to the mafia, then Benjamin can just easily enact martial law. Martial law. Martial. Who the hell is Martial? Martial law, man. It's gonna come up soon. LEORIO! I say LEORIO! Why is LEORIO here? Olaf! Olaf! And Naomi Cheadle! Naomi Cheadle! Yeah, Olaf. We need to read. We need to read. Wait, so was the deal? Was the deal in the previous chapter for Kurapika coming here that Zhang Lei would start living together with Oito and Wobble? Was that the deal? I don't remember that necessarily, but that like discussing it here, and it kind of seems like Zhang Lei is coming along with Kurapika. But let's continue reading. We still don't know who sent those snakes, man. Silent majority, it's gonna come up. The silent majority reveal is gonna be crazy. Like, honestly, now, we're definitely getting the silent majority reveal. Like, whoever is behind the Nen ability, we're definitely getting that in the next 30 chapters. Like, come on. There's no way we can avoid that fucking mystery any longer. It's happening. Like, it happened. Silent majority came through during the first Nen class, right? We're going to the second Nen class. What if the silent majority comes in again? It's entirely possible, you know. Okay, Kurapika's just paranoid, yeah. We get it. But also the LEORIO panel, though. He doesn't even say shit, but I'm so happy he's here. Why is he wearing contact lenses, though? Because, like, Cheadle's wearing glasses too, right? I don't know why LEORIO's not wearing his special glasses. Maybe he doesn't even need glasses, I don't know. Maybe he's just wearing them to look smart. That's entirely possible. That LEORIO could do that. It's interesting to think though that LEORIO. I haven't even read the page. I'm just looking at the drawings. But it's interesting that LEORIO right now he's in the upper decks. Even though LEORIO's goal always as a hunter was to become a doctor to help the poor, you know. But now he's starting off by helping the rich. So what's going on there? Like there's something to say about that. But let's read. Okay, but bro, if Cheadle's going to be looking at this, and if LEORIO is going to be looking at this, at Halkenberg's unconscious body, like Halkenberg, like there's definitely something happening to him there because she seems sweating. It looks like he vomited. So there's still something in there. Maybe Balsamilco's body is in there. His soul is in there. Perhaps, but he can't do anything. Like what I was saying in the previous video, it's fucking Get Out. He's in the sunken place. But like LEORIO and Cheadle would know that there's something going on to do with Nen. At least that's what I assume. Because Cheadle's a Zodiac. And LEORIO knows Nen, so like his entire Nen ability is for doctoring, so he might be able to tell. Let's see. Let's see what Balsamilco in Halkenberg's body has to say. So what's going on? Okay, no, we're getting an entire explanation now on fucking Halkenberg's Nen ability, I think. There's so much going on. I'm happy to see LEORIO though. I'm so happy. And Cheadle, I love them. I love both of them. I love both of them, man. Like I know the chapter is bare, and I'm not even halfway through the chapter, but that could have picked a bit. I'm just gonna admit, I'm confused. I'm a little bit confused. Like maybe it'll make more sense later on. Maybe it'll make more sense if I read the previous chapter again, but I'm a bit confused right now. I'm a little bit confused, just because. But it's the same thing as 2 chapters ago, man. It just Kurapika making all of these assumptions. It just feels off to me, you know. That's all it really is. That's what I think. Anyway, fuck that. Fuck that. I'm gonna continue reading. Okay, so is Halkenberg now acting as if he poisoned his own body? That's what we're not sure about. 100% sure about. Like right now, I'm not 100% sure if the symptoms of Halkenberg's body are because of the poison or if those symptoms exist due to the Nen ability. But like it might be explained right now because there's a bunch of text and a bunch of pictures featuring Halkenberg's ability. So I need to read it. I just need to get reading instead of thinking. Thinking is not good for you. Hunter Hunter. So right now they're saying that Halkenberg's ability is truly like a body, a soul swap between bodies. Like both sides can be conscious and both sides get their soul swapped. Okay. Okay, so Halkenberg is saying right now that if the soul within his body dies, and then his soul within Balsamilco's body also dies, then he can just transfer safely to his own body. That's what I think, based on him saying that this ability was made possible by the assistance of the guardian spirit beasts in order to win the succession battle. So in that way, the guardian beast would do something, would make it so that Halkenberg is safe, like all nearly almost no matter what. In that kind of situation where his body has died, he can still return to his body. I don't and be alive, maybe because his soul. I don't know. It's kind of strange, bro. It's kind of strange. It's kind of strange. We experimented with the Vict in advance, bro. Poor Vict. Bro, there's so much happening. I see a bunch of text on the right page, but there's like crazy stuff happening on the left page. I'm being I'm being distracted. Takashi, don't do this. Put text on the left page and then put no text on the right page, because you're gonna look at the right page first, and then on the left page you can take your time. Now look at I already looked at the left page, and I'm still I'm trying to digest the right page first. I haven't even read a word of the right page. That's one annoying thing about reading digitally, because you can see both pages at once. You can't just hold your book like this and then only read the right page and then to read the left page. You know, that's an annoyance. So right now he's saying if Balsamilco within Halkenberg's body dies, then his soul will return to Halkenberg's body, and Halkenberg might be forced out, might be forced to go to sleep. Okay. Yo, this is some crazy cheat threads, by the way. So Halkenberg takes a sleeping pill, then Balsamilco returns to his own body, and then he'll fall asleep, and then Halkenberg will wake right up. That's some crazy stuff, yo. And Halkenberg fake dying here. Like this is Halkenberg's volume, man. This is Halkenberg's volume. Caccio's volume was like 2 volumes ago. They voted with Momose, who got like her Nan Beast and also her death within the same volume, if I remember correctly. This is Halkenberg's time. Everything is about Halkenberg now. Halkenberg is either gonna die or he's gonna do like the craziest. He's gonna do the craziest play of all time. I'm happy to see LEORIO again. Halkenberg looks like he's dying, bro. Look at his body, his lips. He has one big nose. That's like that was already clear beforehand, but like he really has a big nose. The homies Benjamin and Furikov. Camilla checking it out. Camilla's chill, man. Camilla's chilling. Bunch of mates around her. She's getting her nails done. Yo, Camilla. Zhang just keep focusing. Stop focusing on your coins. She's so annoying, Zhang. Okay, the fourth prince with Salkov, the homie Salkov. Okay, Trinich is a fraud. Trinich is a fraud confirmed. He's quoting people. Leveling up isn't climbing a hill, but a staircase. But he doesn't even know who said it. You're a fraud. You don't know shit. You don't know shit about La Liga. You're on the same level as girls who say like too much. That's you, Trinich. That's you. You're on the same level as the trash that you condemn. You don't even know the quote. You don't even know who said the quote. Ah. He said he'll spar with me. What the hell is Serenius going to do with me? It's Salkov. Poor Salkov. I like Salkov, man. I like that Theta switched out with Salkov right at this very moment. I like Salkov just being a dunce around Serenius' immense genius. I always like these pages, man, of us just scrolling through the princes. We saw Prince 1, 2, 3, now 4. Tsarinich, like all of this, two entire chapters of Tsarinich just leveling up his Nan abilities. Next he wants to battle with Salkov. We're gonna see how strong Tsarinich actually is, and after that, who knows what is going to happen. He's definitely going to face somebody in some kind of serious combat situation with a serious like threat of death around the corner. That's gonna be interesting. Tubepa just chilling, Tyson just chilling, Loser is big chilling. I think he's watching something on the TV, like some kind of movie. Fucking Fugetsu, so sad. Kacho, slightly failing because Fugetsu is also like losing consciousness because he's sleeping. Then we got Mariam, the little boy. I think that's his name. Who's only had one speech bubble in this entire arc so far, by the way. Like they're building some kind of a toy. Like this doesn't even matter. I still want to mention it though. They're building some kind of toy thing. Maybe his hamster's playing around in there. Remember, he has a hamster. Very important information. And then of course, yeah, 14th Prince with Oito. Handbill in the back. Who could have picked in the back? Okay, Camilla's guards will be joining us this time. Maybe they're gonna be killed by silent majority. The homie baby Mina is present. Holy shit! Again, so much page, so much text on the right page, but on the left page there's no text and I see fucking Halkenberg dying. Come on, Togashi, what are you doing? I'm so excited for the final pages, but let's read this first. Shimano the goat, thank you for letting Shimano speak and having her appear again, and having her be part of the plan to protect Oito and Wobble. Amazing. We love Shimano. Okay, so Halkenberg looks dead. And also Balsamilco, it's so fun though. Like if this is the poison, I'm assuming it's the poison by now because look at Halkenberg's body, bro. That's gotta be the poison. But the fact that Balsamilco has to go through that pain, even if he's like sleeping right now or so, unconscious right now, and that he has to go through that pain, that's well, yeah. What do you expect? And I don't know. I don't want to doubt that the translation wasn't correct, but from my understanding of the previous chapters, when the whole poison plan of Balsamico was explained, it said that Balsamico would also suffer a little bit, at least from the poison. But like maybe it's not the case. Maybe this is the case. Maybe the whole thing was that the poison works really well, but you can't detect the poison, so it would look like it's like a regular illness or whatever. And Balsamico wouldn't be like suspicious because of that. I don't know, man. I don't know. I already need to reread. These chapters are a little bit more complex than the previous volume, but it's okay. A ship-wide announcement. Here it is. It's based. Isn't is it going to be a send-off by his supporters and his personal guards to transport the coffins? Those to transport the coffin. Those were his last wishes. It's also going to be part of the plan. Obviously, going to be part of the plan. I'm not sure how though. Because Balsamico, like Balsamico's body, aka Halkenberg, needs his guards around, right? To do his little arrow thing. But why would Balsamico be around for Halkenberg's burial? You know? I don't know. And because that's the only reason I can think of why Halkenberg would want his guards around to transport the coffin. Anyway, this is insane. So that was the announcement, Halkenberg's death. Or like his death? I don't know. I don't know if we could cut it as a death. And Benjamin, the whole thing with Benjamin is like he's on such a thin line, you know. On the one hand, he wants to enact martial law if he can, as soon as possible. But on the other hand, he also wants to keep the Justice Department, like, he wants to have build a good relationship with the Justice Department, and he also wants to have a good relationship with the supporters of Halkenberg. So it's kind of like, yeah, he's treading this thin line between I want everybody want to be my friend, but also I want to be this dictator who can just enforce martial law and do whatever he wants to do, like kill off all the other princes and be done with it. So it's so cool, it's so interesting, it's so nice. I like that. And also more confirmation. Like if you didn't believe it earlier, Hulkenberg literally calls Balsamico his brother. So yeah. But that just like the fact that Hulkenberg is aware of all of this, it kind of makes it sadder, right? That Hulkenberg's like, yeah, thank you, brother, but I'm doing this all to fucking kill you, Benjamin. I'm sorry, but yeah, it just makes it a little bit more tragic that they're actually like brothers from the same mother. But this announcement, yeah, this announcement is what I was about to say. This is what the Phantom Troop heard, right? And this is a Phantom Troop. We're back with them. What is going on? A newness. Okay, so maybe we'll get a little bit of Phantom Troop stuff next chapter. All in all, Zhang laced up with the coins. Felt a little bit meandering, but yeah, I assume since we spent almost 6 pages on that we're gonna get something out of that. So that's good. We can just keep all of that information in his back pocket, and also like the whole mafia stuff mattering to Benjamin's plan and to the Phantom Troop at the end of the chapter. That's interesting. So like that's just set up. We can do a lot with it right now, I think, but it's set up and it's gonna get paid off eventually. The Hulkenberg stuff, yeah, man. Maybe maybe I'm just dumb, But it's a little bit confusing to me, honestly. I'm just not really gonna try to understand it, and I'll just see what happens in the next chapters. Although I do get the whole, like the most important part is Benjamin, or fuck, not Benjamin, is Halkenberg using the like a sleeping pill for when Balsamilco most likely returns back to his body and would take control again. So Halkenberg is going to be in Balsamilco's body a little bit longer, and he's going to enact whatever his next move is going to be. Maybe he's going to kill Benjamin. At least that's what he wants. But it's so weird, right? It's so weird because the princes aren't supposed to attack each other, if I remember correctly. But then you have this issue right here where Halkenberg within Balsamilco's body would attack Benjamin, right? So is Halkenberg going to be able to do that? I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Maybe like. And Benjamin's fucking Nen Beast is still a mystery. I'm pretty sure we got like a close up panel of it, maybe 2 chapters ago. So maybe that is going to play a part in all this. Maybe Benjamin's body is just going to instantly defeat Halkenberg. I don't know. But the Nen Beasts aren't supposed to attack other princes, so it's kind of oh. So this is weird. This is weird. Halkenberg within Balsamilco's body is going to attack Benjamin, but Halkenberg isn't supposed to be able to attack another prince. But also, Benjamin's Nen Beast can't attack Halkenberg, but he would be able to attack Balsamilco. So it's I don't know. I don't know. New chapter next week. I'm happy. By the way, Unlock was a little bit strange this week as well. Roboko was fine. There's Dabura in it. Dabura from Dragon Ball. So that's an automatic win for Roboko because Dabura is a really funny character. Like just his existence and the fact that he gets turned into a cookie. I love that. But this Hunter x Hunter chapter was okay. It was okay. It was alright. Pretty cool. Pretty interesting. But a lot of yapping. A lot of meandering, a lot of setup for later on. So can't exactly judge this on its own merits, but that's the good thing about Hunter x Hunter being weekly. We got a new chapter next week. And the week after that too. So and a week after that as well. So we're not stuck with these kind of weird plot points. I definitely need to discuss this with people smarter than me to understand it a little bit better. Well, I think that's all, unless I really think I have to say something else. And if that is the case, then it will appear right now. And if not, then we're just gonna continue, okay? So, yeah, bye bye.